What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a Saturday morning group ride I typically do if there's really nothing else going on. It's kind of like my default Saturday ride. The ride is called Ride 84 or Alex's Ride. It leaves from Alex's Pro Bike Shop in Weston, Florida at 7 a.m. sharp. There are three groups, an A and a B group that do a total of 40 miles. A C group does 30 at a steady 20 to 22 miles per hour. The A and B group ride out together for the first 20 miles or so and roll at a pace of kind of like 25-ish miles per hour after we warm up. At about the 20-mile mark, the A group takes off and they do sort of like a race simulation pace of 28 to 30. It's pretty brutal. The B group holds the aforementioned pace. The configuration is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's supposed to be a double pace line, but it kind of mutates into like a peloton at some points, sometimes more towards the rear. You even kind of like get that behavior in the middle. The front is strictly a double pace line though. By the way, the B group is paced by a few TT guys, so they're able to hold the pace pretty good. Sometimes the right pace line rotates, not always. It depends on who shows up for the ride. You get riders of varying skills and fitness, so you got to kind of keep your head on a swivel on this ride. There's a sprint at the end that I ignore for purposes of self-preservation. And the first part of today's ride was less intense than normal, but the second half was faster than the first half, so that kind of like normalized it. On this occasion, I met with two friends before the ride at 5 a.m. to get in 30 miles before the ride. That was Eli and Tia. So I was kind of like half tanked by the time we started. We actually rode at a very strong pace, and I'm feeling it a bit as we get ready to start here. Anyway, please enjoy the raw ride footage, and please comment with things you see on this ride that to you may be off or different than the way how you do it, obviously including behavior from myself. Also, if you stay tuned till the end of the video, I will be giving a brief overview on the bike used for this ride. All right, let's go.
I figure I didn't have to say anything because it's you, but it's all right.
I don't like that water flashing in my face.
My legs are liking this intensity.
Right now?
Yeah.
I told you I'm not.
You're not coming back? Yeah.
That'll be enough for me.
Yes, I am.
I like your YouTube channel.
Thank you. Thank you. What's your name?
George.
George. Thank you, George. I appreciate that.
What you wanted to do is a bit of while ago about group rides.
Yeah.
I really like that one a lot.
I got another one of those coming up soon. Should give you the thumbs down.
That's how you let them in. You don't have to work too hard. You know?
Exactly. It's rough out there, bro. Dre, how you feeling?
All right. Halfway proud of myself. I was about to give up.
No, man, stay in.
Yeah. Glad I did.
If you can speak, you can ride.
I've been silent for a long part of this ride, Mr. Lewis.
Yo, what's going on, bro? All right, that was super enjoyable, but at this point I'm about to head home, which is another 6 miles or so for me. For those of you who like to geek out on the numbers, here are my stats from Strava. Solid day on the bike, 65 miles at a 19.3 mile an hour average. There's no power meter on this bike. Strava is estimating 165 or so watts. I think that's a bit high. But that wind speed figure is way off. It was way windier than that. It's always nice to get a couple of PRs on these rides, and this is definitely a good solid zone 3 effort with a little bit of zone 2 thrown in. I didn't feel worn out or anything like that. Like I said, just a good solid day on the bike. All right, let's reveal and talk about the bike that I used for this ride. Let's geek out on that. Bike reveal time. How many of you actually guessed that I was on the Basso Diamante on that ride? Let me know in the comment section below, and no cheating. So obviously the Basso Diamante has been brought on to the channel. And by the way, I've had this bike now for 6 to 7 months. I've put about 1,500 miles on it. And the bike is in rotation with other bikes, but I think that that's giving me a pretty good indication as to the ride characteristics of the bike. When I first got the bike, I was not blown away by the performance of the bike. Not that it wasn't underwhelming, but you know, for example, the Colnago V3 RS is very visceral. It feels fast and is fast. This bike is fast, but it doesn't always feel fast. And when I first got the bike, there were a couple elements that I think were letting the bike down, namely the wheel set, the Microtech C38s that the bike came configured with, and a quick wheel set swap to the Super Team S All Carbon Evo helped to elevate the performance in the bike in terms of acceleration, holding its speed, you know, the performance, the aerodynamic performance characteristics, and I think we lost a little bit of weight as well. The other upgrade that I did was swapping out the group set to the Campagnolo Super Record 12-speed EPS, because the bike came equipped with SRAM Force 12-speed, which was fine, and a group set swap does not necessarily elevate the performance of a bike, but what it did was it helped me to sync better with the bike based on how I ride, how I deliver power, the cadence I use, and the timing of my shifts. And the ergonomics of the Campagnolo Super Record 12-speed were more suitable to the way how I ride a bike than the SRAM Force was. The other thing that recently happened with the bike was I took the bike with me to the recent Gran Fondo Cycling Challenge Ciudad de Panama that I was on about a week and a half ago. When you got to travel with a bike, and unpacking it is one of those things that gets you to know how well a bike is. I think Francis Cade from Cade Media calls that the livability of a bike. So taking the seat posts out, dealing with the handlebar, and being able to tuck it so that I could get the bike to fit into my bike box, all of that stuff was flawless. And because I had actually taken out the crankset, because I was going to swap out the crankset to take one with a power meter, I changed my mind. But while I had the bikes disassembled, not only was I able to look down in the seat post, I was able to look up into the bottom bracket area to examine, you know, the way how the bike is put together, what I could tell from the carbon layup, and I was impressed with the cleanliness of the inside of the bike and the way how it's put together. So all of those things continue to imbue the confidence that I have in the bike. So I'm going to continue to ride the bike as long as I have it and continue to take it out on adventures and continue to report back to you guys. If you'd like to see more of this type of content where I take a bike out and share the characteristics of the bike after I ride it, let me know in the comment section below, as I have no problem doing that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave this though. I appreciate you guys continue to support the channel. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying what we're doing. It helps us out a lot. And as always, I love engaging with you guys in the comment section, so please continue to do that. All right, guys, as always, our aim here is to inform, instruct, inspire. Be blessed.